The only thing in life that is constant is change. Now, if you have a rich mindset, if you're an investor, you're a good investor, then you will look at change as an opportunity. If you have a poor mindset, if you're a bad investor, or if you have a poor mindset, you're probably not investing at all, then you will look at change as a challenge. Now, this is coming up because I'm seeing more and more news articles like this one from CNBC that says AI washing and the massive layoffs hitting the economy. Corporate giants Amazon, UPS, and Target each announced layoffs in recent weeks, totaling more than 60,000 jobs cut this year. The news, the politicians, are blaming AI for people losing their jobs. They're making change sound like a challenge, not an opportunity. Even if you're one of the people who've been laid off from Amazon, Target, or UPS, it sucks. Layoffs suck. I've been laid off in my life. It happens to the best of us. It is awful. You don't feel good. But you can be a victim of the layoffs or you can be a profiter of them. Look at these companies cutting expenses. Us workers, us labor people, we're an expense. And they're replacing us with technology. That means that they're cutting expenses, they're increasing efficiency, increasing productivity, and probably getting more money. So this could be our cue to now go invest in Amazon, invest in UPS, and invest in Target. Change is always happening. It's the world we live in. We can't change it. And it's been going on in corporate America for decades. Here's some data going back to the S&P 500 from 1986 to 2020. And it shows the amount of employees needed to generate $1 million in S&P 500 companies. So in 1986, companies needed on average 8 employees to make $1 million. By 2020, they barely need 2 employees to make $1 million. That is making it a company much more efficient. They cut out the labor. They're becoming more efficient with technology, and they're making more money. Now, let's look at the S&P 500 on a monthly chart. From 1980 to 2025, the S&P 500 is up 5,877%. Somebody could have invested $10,000 into the S&P 500 in 1980, and it would be worth $570,000 today. You could have invested $20,000 and it'd be over $1 million. You'd be a millionaire. Now, the S&P 500 has gone up because companies have become more productive, more innovative. They leverage technology and they make more money. Change is an opportunity, not a challenge. And this goes back even further. Whenever we think about what people were doing over 100 years ago, they were working in agriculture. Here's some data showing the percentage of labor force in agriculture in 1860. 53% of Americans worked in agriculture. Today in 2025, it is 1.2%. Now in 1860, change was a-coming. It was the Industrial Revolution. We had steel mills and we had oil being drilled for, and we had roads being laid, the railroad tracks being laid. You could have been an investor, or you could say, I'm going to fight this. I'm going to go outside and hand plow my freaking field, baby. And you just stayed poor. While Vanderbilt, while Rockefeller, and everyone involved was getting rich. Because you looked at change as a challenge instead of as an opportunity. This also reminds me of Walmart. Going back to the 1980s, going back to the 1990s. And there was so much hate for Walmart. Boycott Walmart. Walmart out of our towns. People said that Walmart was cannibalizing communities. They were eating alive mom and pop shops. And I think, imagine 1990 Walmart. People out there picketing, boycotting, saying that Walmart was destroying their towns. Instead of fighting the change, the inevitable change, they could have invested into Walmart instead. Walmart from 1990 to 2025 is up 4,000%. A $10,000 investment in Walmart in 1990 is worth $408,000 today. Any one of those people out there boycotting and being upset, protesting Walmart could have sided with the enemy and just got rich instead. Again, change is not a challenge. Change is an opportunity. And we get tons and tons of examples of this all the time. Netflix comes out. Blockbuster owners are mad. Premiere Video owners are mad. Family Video owners are mad. But what if instead of being mad, they just sold their locale, got rid of their location, and invested in Netflix stock? All the Uber drivers, whenever Uber came out, mad. They're stealing their taxis, stealing their jobs. What if you just invested in Uber instead? So my challenge to you is become a good investor. Stop looking at change as a challenge and start looking at it as an opportunity. You cannot change the world that you live in. You have to accept it for the way it is. And the sooner you can come over your opinions, your biases, your emotions and say, I'm going to accept where I am. I'm going to look at every single moment of change as an opportunity instead of a challenge. You will become so rich. Just keep investing, keep investing, keep investing. Be excited when there's innovation. Be excited whenever there's change. And you will be one of the greatest investors of all time. So be sure to hit that like button if you like this video. Be sure to hit that subscribe button. Share this with somebody who needs to change their mindset from a change as a challenge to change as an opportunity mindset. Rich mindset versus poor mindset. That's all it is, folks. I will be back with another one very soon.